Greetings, beloved collective. Yes, I need a haircut. I know. Okay. My hair girl is, I don't know what happened, but she went to the hospital. She's okay. But I need a haircut. Okay. I'm gonna try something different. You probably can't see it, but I have all my cards laid out. I've seen somebody do this where they picked by feel as opposed to the shuffling. So I want to do that. So Spirit, what do you have to say? Thank you so much for guiding this group in this moment. And we're just going to go with it and see. Ooh, I'm feeling the chills though already. So thank you for the confirmation. It's like, because what good would this be if it was just me like making things up? In my opinion, that would not be enough. It would not be enough. That's funny. That time I had my eye on one. My eye was like that one. So that's interesting. Like I didn't know exactly how this was gonna go. If it was gonna be just by feeling or by visual. So thanks for being on this journey with me as I am like a spiritual toddler in this season, learning how to do this. I have quite a few cards here, so I'm going to go with what we have and that one. Okay. Milk and honey was the last one that I felt had to come, so that's a good one. Okay, so we have the electrons, of course, and vision, of course. Milk and honey, of course. Water them seeds, yo, of course. Open doors. Ooh. Okay. Ladybug. How many of us have had ladybugs being significant lately? They're just coming up a lot from a lot of different sources, a lot of different moments, as well as seeing them in real life, which then kind of like just gives confirmation. It's not like, I don't know, for me, it's not like I go looking for ladybugs. They're so tiny and I don't see them that often. But when they happen to land right in front of me, it's like, I noticed that. So these are the little beautiful, and that's the thing. If you really know a spirit, you know that the spirit is playful like a child and operates in awe and wonder and bliss and is fun. And so of course the spirit would utilize little things to get people's attention, to just be like a wink, you know, at you, to be like, hey, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Okay, so this is what we have here. I believe how I'm okay. How I'm gathering this message is open doors are ahead of you or in front of you right now, or they're about to be. But I like to think that everything is kind of like a right now thing. You know, we got to grab a hold of it and bring it in close. Yeshua, when he kept saying like the kingdom of heaven is at hand, what he meant is that means like within reach, within your reach. So grab it and pull it into your life. So open doors are here, which I believe is the whole opening to the land of milk and honey. That's abundance for you. Envision what you desire, envision the life that is your dream world, because it is finished, it's possible. This principle of let the weak say that I am strong, there's more to that passage than just that. Let the weak say I'm strong. So what the essence of that message is saying, like, do not depend on the 3D, do not depend on what it looks like, don't depend on what it has been, but rather step into faith mode, that the open doors are in front of you, that the open doors are active now to bring you into the land of milk and honey. The electrons are the ones that are arranging things based on our observations. So start observing. It doesn't matter if you are weak, but start saying like, oh, I'm so grateful I'm strong. I'm so grateful that my body is healthier than it's ever been. I'm so grateful that I have more than enough all the time, no matter what it looks like. I always have way more than enough, excessively over more than enough, excessively more. And so the electrons are like, oh, really? Oh, okay. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Envision it, feel it, see yourself being in that reality. Water the seeds with your regular envisioning consistently, especially as you're going to sleep at night. And even when you start your day, because both of those times when we're like just about to fall asleep and also when we're just waking up, our minds are in way more of a like susceptible position, susceptible to programming, and our minds are actually programming the world that we live in. So believe it or not, I know it's robot crazy stuff, right? But the good news is that it will end in answered prayers. It will end in answered prayers. Oh my gosh, this just brought me back. When I was young, my neighbor and I we'd make up these little skits and like dances and stuff, and we would jump. So we'd be like, I know how it ends. And then we'd jump off the porch and be like, God wins, or I don't know, something like that. But that just, Holy Spirit just brought me back to that moment. That's hilarious. So it's going to end in answered prayers. And whether you've been seeing ladybugs or this is your first encounter of them being mentioned in your path, I bet you're going to start seeing them now as a confirmation that this message is for you. So congratulations. Remember to put action into your faith, like put your faith into action by meditating, visualizing. It says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It literally is like, your mind is a computer. Your life will be transformed by renewing it. So I think 90% of our like thoughts are residing in the subconscious. So like who we are and like our personality is like very much so the subconscious, and we can change, we can heal. Like it doesn't matter what happened to you. You don't have to live as a prisoner to your past. I actually wrote something one time that was like, the title of it was Past, You Can't Have My Future. Past, you cannot have my future, because the past will hold you back from your future if you let it. But natural segue into, I just got finished reading Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have a whole playlist on this channel, Seed, Soil, Water. So go check out that playlist. And I not only read the book, but I also insert my commentary about physics and faith and kind of like bridging the gap between all of the things, because I do believe that, there's so many like root systems that are like helpful from the Bible. That was like my first language, and then I learned physics stuff, and they connect. There's a lot of the same stuff in there. But if you don't, for people like me, I don't know if you're like me, I love the science stuff, because the science just proves what kind of these little principles that the Bible was saying, but it actually gives like reasoning behind it and more explanation that helps me understand what the point of the passage was. So anyway, if that sounds like that's your vibe, go check out Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, that playlist on this channel, and be blessed, be well, be free.